Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. Now today I'm going to be talking about the Kansas weekend for the NASCAR Cup and the Truck Series. But before we get into that, let's first talk about next week's schedule race, which is the throwback weekend at Darlington Raceway for Cup Xfinity and the Truck Series as well. So Friday, May 10th will first be practice and qualifying for the Truck Series. Both of them will be on FS1, 3:05 PM for practice and 3:35 PM for qualifying. And then as well, practice and qualify for the Xfinity Series 5:05 and 5:35 respectively, also on FS1. And at 7:30 PM will be the Truck Series race for the running of the Buckle Up South Carolina 200, that'll be on FS1, MRN, and Sirius XM. Saturday, March 11th at 10:30 AM and 11:20 AM will be practice and qualifying for the Cup Series. Both of them will be on FS1, MRN, and Sirius XM. Then at 1:30 PM will be the Xfinity Series race for the running of the Crown Royal Purple Bag Project 200. They'll be on FS1, MRN, and Sirius XM. Now Sunday, March 12th at 3 PM Eastern Time will be the Cup Series race for the running of the Goodyear 400. That'll be on FS1, MRN, and Sirius XM. So let's now have a look now at the Truck Series results. And the winner of the NASCAR Truck Series at Kansas is Corey Heim. And then we have Zane Smith, Christian Eckers, Caden Honeycutt, Brent Moffitt, Nick Sanchez, Tanner Gray, Dean Thompson, Daniel Dye, and Matt Crafton ran out the top 10. Then Bailey Kirby, Grennan Finger, Roger Caruth, Brent Holmes, and Ty Dillon ran out the top 15. Well, let's talk about the race, shall we? And let's first talk about something that happened in pit road with Lawless Allen. Basically, he just overshot his pits and hit a crew member. Luckily, the crew member, I'm pretty sure, is okay. He was checked out in the Halifax Care Center, and I'm pretty sure he's all good. I don't know why I say Halifax Care Center, the medical center, basically. I'm pretty sure the crew member, he's all good, which is a great sign. But I kind of want to mainly talk about a conversation that happened after the race. Heated, we'll say. It was between Lane Riggs and Cam Waters. Yes, I never expected Cam Waters to be angry at someone other than Tim Slade and Supercars fans, you'll know what I'm talking about. Or Matt Payne as well. Either way, basically what happened in the race is I'm pretty sure Waters basically just got a bit loose out of turns 3 and 4 underneath Lane Riggs and used him up into the outside wall. Now Lane Riggs, obviously, who's had a shocking start of the season, was not happy with Cam Waters after the race. I don't really know what Riggs said to Waters, but obviously he was pretty pissed off. Apparently as well, according to an interview by frontstretch.com, all what Waters was doing, because he was gonna walk up to him, was say great race. That's really about it. Lane Riggs, on the other hand, was not too happy with it, so I don't really know what to think about the situation, I'll be honest. I mean, like, Waters, yeah, he maybe shouldn't really be racing Riggs as hard, but at the same time as racing, he said he got loose. Lane Riggs didn't really listen to that, so I'm not too sure if I should really say that Lane Riggs was a crybaby, or if it's, like, absolutely, like, it makes sense for him to be angry. I have no idea, but it was not a good day at all for Lane Riggs. Cam Waters, he was actually alright, I'll be honest with you. He was like 26 at some point, I think, at like the very beginning of the race, and he finishes up to 19th, which is still alright, but could be better, obviously. But for Lane Riggs, I mean, oh god, his start of the season continues of just struggles and struggles and bad luck and bad luck. When, like, I don't know when his luck is going to turn around, but hopefully it's going to be soon. But we'll see what really happens. But let's now have a look at the other finishes outside of top 15. And there's Lane Riggs and Cam Waters, both of them in 18th and 19th respectively. Who else can we talk about? Lawrence Allen in 26th, like I mentioned before, who hit a crew member. Chase Purdy, a pole sitter, 28th. Damn, he fell off hard. And down last place with the only retirement of this race have been Ty Majeski because of an engine problem in the opening laps. Let's now have a look now at the Cup Series results. And the winner of the NASCAR Cup Series at Kansas is Kyle Larson. Then you have Chris Buescher, Chase Elliott, Martin Truex Jr., Denny Hamlin, Christopher Bell, Alex Bowman, Kyle Busch, Noah Gragson, and Mike McDowell ran out of the top 10. Then Brad Keselowski, Ryan Blaney, Jonathan Nemechek, Todd Gilliland, and Josh Berry ran out of the top 15. Holy shit, what a finish. 1,000th of a second of separating both Larson and Buescher. That is now the closest NASCAR finish in history. it basically destroyed the 3,000th of a second between Ricky Craven, Kurt Busch, and Darlington, ironically in 2003. Now in Kansas, which is now basically like the best track in NASCAR now in the schedule now with the next gen car. Wow, I don't know what else to say. I mean, Kansas now, like I said, is one of the best tracks ever now because of how the next gen car works so well on this track. It's amazing. So really happy about that. It was kind of a fuel mileage race up until there was like cautions and cautions and cautions and cautions and cautions and cautions. It was all over the place. I mean, Kyle Busch, he spun out with like 5 laps to go, which kind of causes chaos. So it was something. And I think the broadcast and even MRN as well, because I was listening to the MRN radio, they all thought that Chris Buescher won. And then NASCAR changed it to then Kyle Larson winning. And I'll show you the photo which was basically took like to determine who won. It was that close. And obviously you have already seen on Twitter of RFK Racing basically tweeting out like apparently like the line was crooked and stuff. But Jeff Gluck, he basically like debunked that as a whole, just basically explaining that it's not crooked whatsoever. Like the camera is there and the camera is straight as it can be, so it can't be crooked. So it's just, it is what it is, I guess. But you do have to feel better for Chris Buescher. He was the best Ford I've ever seen. I mean, Noah Gragson, he has been sneaky fast, I'll be honest, in the last couple of weeks. Like he is the best short horse racing driver out of all the drivers. Like yes, he is 19th in the standings. He's a Chase Burton. I'm pretty sure he's what 14th or 15th, I believe. But either way, if we're talking about consistency, Noah Gragson is definitely up there. I mean, he started 3rd place for God's sakes, and he's still in the top 10. So really impressive there from Gragson. Michael McDowell, who was also, I think also spun out back at the backstretch at some point. He finishes and rounds back up to 10th place. So it was a phenomenal race. It's Kansas. What else do you expect? It was a amazing race. Classic Kansas, I'll be honest. So that's amazing. But obviously, it will be remembered of that 1,000th of a second finish between Larson and Chris Buescher as now the closest finish in NASCAR history. It's crazy as well that we've basically had like 3 different finishes, which was incredibly close. Obviously, the Atlanta finish with the 3 wide finish, the Xfinity Series at Texas with Ryan Sieg and Sam Mayer, and now this with Larson and Buescher. That's crazy to me, I'll be honest. But let's now have a look now at the other finishes outside of the top 15. Where do we start? Well, Bubba Wallace, he spun out, I'm pretty sure, on the backstretch as well, and he bounced back to finish 17th. Not too bad for him. Ross Chastain, he was very competitive in the early start of the race, and he just fell off down to 19th. Corey Heim, he got spun out by Austin Dillon on the final lap, coming down to the checkered flag. Speaking of Austin Dillon, he finishes down 25th. Corey LaJoie collided with Jimmy Johnson and Austin Hill, which basically called out the first caution of the day, quote unquote, without all the stages. Ty Gibbs, where the fuck was he? Seriously, I think he pitted because of fuel. I'm pretty sure during the fuel mileage part, but yeah, it was just he was really good, then he just fell off. Austin Hill, he collided with Jimmy Johnson. I think he was also he was also in the backstretch as well. Pretty sure with Bubba Wallace, Michael McDowell, Austin Cindric, which we're getting to soon. Logano spun on the front stretch. Riley Herbst, he was nowhere. Harrison Burton spun on the backstretch. Austin Cindric spun as well on the backstretch and was out of the race. And the other retirement, that being Jimmy Johnson, who was the first driver to retire, who was pretty pissed off at Corey LaJoie. But let's now have a look now at the Truck Series standings. So here are the standings now after Kansas for the Truck Series. Corey Heim now takes over the lead over Christian Eckes, 7 points back. Then Nick Sanchez, Ty Majeski, Tyler Ankrum, Roger Cruz, Taylor Gray, Matt Crafton, Tanner Gregg, and Granite Finger ran out top 10. Then Daniel Dye and Ben Rhodes ran out 11th and 12th. Only 4 drivers have locked themselves into the playoffs, which includes Heim, Eckes, Sanchez, and Roger Cruz. Let's now have a look now at the Cup Series standings. So here are the standings now after the Cup Series at Kansas. Kyle Larson increases his lead over Martin Truex Jr., now 29 points in front of him. Then Chase Elliott, Denny Hamlin, Tyler Reddick, Ryan Blaney, William Byron, Alex Bowman, Ross Chastain ran out top 15, top 10. Then Chris Buescher and Kyle Busch in 11th and 12th. Obviously, the biggest movers, Chris Buescher and Kyle Busch, both they're moving up 5 spots respectively. While the biggest loser was William Byron, going down 3 spots. So just a reminder, the next week's scheduled race is at Darlington for the throwback weekend for Cup, Xfinity, and the Truck Series. So not like another guys to like, comment, and subscribe. It will really help me, especially on this channel. I will be doing a starting grid video only though for the Cup Series. I would not be doing one for the Xfinity Series, but the Cup Series expect a starting grid video then. So that's really about it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Catch you guys next time in the next one. Goodbye.